just look at it, spinning, rotating. One day. It looks so freaking cool, though. What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and I've just kind of been staring at this loading screen for a little bit because, well, it's beautiful. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. I believe this is episode 7, and there's a few things I want to catch up on because I don't remember what all I've actually done, I'll be honest with you. I've been very distracted with other things. So, for starters, I don't believe it was in... So, you have to cut me a little bit of slack, right? I just edited both part 4 and 5 as of me recording this, which is part 6, and I don't quite remember everything I've done. So there's that. I do believe that all of these teal things are different. I don't recall. This is why I really should only like record one thing at a time, but here we are. Now I remember. So I have planetary shields. If we click on one of these and hit M, this is all now shielded by, well, planetary shields. There's still a part of like the copper that's a little spooky if I get hit there, but all of this now is protected because I was sick and tired of being absolutely vaporized. I did upgrade my power grid, so we're now producing some nuclear power with deuterium, and we're still not. We're nowhere near where we need to be, unfortunately. It's only 82% efficiency. I did set up this for eventually the titanium alloys, so when we actually get around to getting them, this already has a ton of guys over here. And you might notice a whole bunch of these little logistics robots heading over here. They're dropping off steel because I'm going to need steel, titanium, and the sulfuric acid, which I'm just piping into it, to then be piped out, make the titanium alloy, and then that goes back over here to then supply to other facilities, mainly to get more of these things, deuterium fuel rods, which I am currently using as well. So there is that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else other than, actually I lie, we just flew right past it. So things I did last time or in between episodes, I'm starting to make these things, particle containers. We're also making photon combiners. I think these were already set up, and I think these were already set up too. But across the way, I wanted to make more, because the main bottleneck, excuse me, the main bottleneck of the supermagnetic rings are actually the electromagnetic turbines. And I've put my best foot forward to try to fix the issue, but the issue doesn't seem to be going away. So rotors, they are all good. I have 2 full rows of those more, and then I also have 2 more rows of these. But for some reason, this is not enough rotors. And I think, other than the power, is that maybe you need 2 rotors per one of these? I'm not entirely certain, if I'm honest. But it is not enough. In fact, it's only enough for 5 of these. So if I turn all of these down to like tier 1 and then change or keep these the way they are, then this whole row should be fine. But then like this other row, it's like they're full. So what's the issue here? It's electromagnetic coils, and they're being put in there. It's just, I don't know. It's like is it an output issue? It might be an output issue. It is an output issue. Okay. So let me head over here and try to troubleshoot these issues, but I'm at a point where I just don't really care about the issues too much more, if I'm honest. Like, iron is just, it's its whole meme, really. Like, sometimes it's full, sometimes it's not. Right now it seems to be completely full and just can't output resources, which is fine. All these magnets are actually working, but then, like, are they though? Yeah, they are. They're all going as fast as they can. That's alright. I don't know. We'll worry about these issues next time. What I need to do right now is I need to set up a few different things. One, I'm done transporting titanium around, so we're just going to set up a system in order for us to move titanium off-world to this world. That's what we're going to do this time. I believe I have everything for that, and then what I want to do in the meantime is I also want to also go ahead and make 2 more, because I want to at least move towards silicon, trying to get that stuff going. See how well this goes, though. I need a little bit more steel. So we get a second one of these. And then with silicon, I believe, yeah, we'll do another one for silicon over here. This will be a remote demand. Everything else should be a local supply. A remote demand in case I want to do steel on like the titanium planet as well. I might do that if I hit this. How is the planet Castor 1 looking? It has 6 million iron. It's not the best. What about Castor 4? Question mark. Castor 4 is 7 million. It's a little bit more. Main planet still has 10. 6 million. I might just start a steel production over here, but I at least want to go over here and say hello to the inhabitants and also test out the new shield generator. So today's going to be a jam-packed episode. I'm going to get to work on some of this stuff. I will see you guys when we're back on Castor 1 and setting up the logistics network over there. I also need to, I just realized, set up a way to send missiles over. So yeah, we'll work on some of these things, try to get it all set up and get things going. Let me just set this up like right here. And then we're just gonna send this in there. Get missiles right here. This will knock down to like, I don't know, 2,000. And then we're going to remote supply. And then local storage, I guess. And do I have any more ships? No, I do, but I don't want to use those on that. Okay, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Oh, this is actually perfect. Landed right where I wanted to be. Okay, so which way is north? Okay, north is up that way. Okay, which is kind of where I want to be. I kind of want to be around here. So what we'll do, we'll set down a interstellar logistics network. And we'll put it somewhere like maybe here. Now, what this is going to be used for is a couple things. For starters, what I need to do is I need to move all the titanium out. That's kind of what I need to do. Also, I want to upgrade these belts and then connect this up like so. And then now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this belt. I'll probably go like down to there maybe. And we're just going to yoink that right inside. Now what this is going to do is we're going to remote supply this. Don't change that. And then this, all these should have been made. There they are. So now we can use this to transport those back, but then I also want to remote demand missiles. I don't want like a crazy amount, but we'll go like 4K, that should be fine. Now what these do is they should, because I have them upgraded, they should take 400 at once. So, well no, it's 200, never mind. Am I blind? That says two or okay. So each one of these is 200 then. So every time it gets above a certain number, it just sends them out, which is fine. So now what I need to do is, sure. Just demolish all of these. Take a lot of this over here. And we'll just do this. Get all this titanium moving and grooving. This might actually have been too much. Yep, it's now maxed. Great. No, my inventory's still full. Nice, way to go me, played yourself. It's not too bad though. So now this will be a constant flow of titanium back to the main base, provided that we always have the resources, which this vein alone is like, what is that, 3? No, that's 7 million. I'm blind, sorry about that. And then all we have left to do here is establish this whole network. So what we need to do is we're going to have this take out missiles, where the missiles go up over to here and then there. Now these missiles will basically go to the various places that they need to go to, and this should, in theory, be fine on this planet. It'll help keep any bases from being reestablished and just make my life a lot easier. So there we go. So missile sets have been transported over here, and it's immediately taken it out of the system and is being distributed amongst the populace. By populace, I mean the missile turrets, which I never actually finished this, so let me finish the rest of this. How far did I get? Actually, it would be faster to go the other way. Let me go ahead and finish this out real quick, and then I will be back in a minute. I want to finish this out and then maybe head back to my main planet, and then maybe potentially... What? Oh, wow, that is a lot of stuff in there. 1 second. I want to take care of all this stuff and then head back to my main planet and then, you know, kind of take things from there. I do want to work toward getting that silicon, so I do really want to get that stuff like ASAP. Probably should. This is going to be interesting. These don't have it. Oh, that's why it was damaged, because they didn't have missiles. Alright. Sorry, getting distracted all the time. Heading back to the main planet, and then we will take care of things that I need to start working toward silicon, because I do want to do that as well today. Kind of get all the odds and ends stuff, and then maybe take a look at our next science cube. I think it's purple. What it requires, how hard is it going to be, that sort of stuff. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Embrace for impact. Oh, boosh. We're fine. All right, sorry. A little bit of excitement. I swear I'm not monotone all the time. Okay, so let's take a look. What do we got here? Some of these are being made. Some, not a lot. Could definitely increase this. So can't really do that. Guess I can just extend this. Like if I just do this and this. Just 1, 2, 3. And then, oops, that is 1 too far. We made it back home safely. The main thing with all of this right now is I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings before we start the next push, which is going to be against the Castor 4, which has silicon ore. Because once I can get silicon, then I'll be able to actually start crafting a ton of other things. Those are 2 different. I can't get anything on that, unfortunately, so I'd have to... Could split it down there, actually. Hold on. Wait, what? Strange. Alright, give me a second to actually fix this. And then we'll start focusing on other things. Alright, so one last thing before we head off. I need to fix the power issue on the main world, as you can see. 61%, not looking too great. My biggest concern with doing this, though, is that I'm going to all of a sudden not be producing enough deuterium rods. So I'll try to take a look at that for about a minute or so before I leave. But, yeah, I don't really feel too confident about just like, yeah, let's spam down a bunch more of these, call it a day. And, you know, this isn't going to fix all my problems. Wow, that's actually not going to fix much. But if we take a look here, blue is production, orange is consumption. This is what we were doing before, but now look at how much more here. So, consumption and production. And deuterium is going to be used a lot more around here. But I can just move it up closer for a drone port to take them. There you go, guys. Free replacement parts. So deuterium. So yeah, production is up to 40-ish. Consumption's only 30-ish. I mean, it takes a while to burn, admittedly, but I'm also just really concerned about it, because if I let the consumption get way out of hand, then things are not going to be too great. Also need to take a look at deuterium itself, because I am using that as part of this whole process. Wow. Yeah, this might actually be a long-term issue. We're consuming 500, really? Versus the 130-ish that I've made, but there's also a lot built up, so I don't know. This might be one of those, like, power creep issues. Like, it's not an issue right now, but give it enough time, it will be, sort of a thing, you know? I don't know. I'm a little concerned about it, as you might be able to tell in my voice. This will fix the issue, hopefully? Yeah, barely. I think the rest of that might be planetary shields. Maybe. Well, they seem to be okay. And unfortunately, they're not something I can just shut off, and then when the threat level gets too high, we turn it back on. What I'm about to do is going to be very scary, so I do need to be mindful of that. My system probably will get hit pretty hard, so we can do this one of two different ways. We establish a little fortification and then just go crazy, destroying everything quickly to try to prevent myself from getting absolutely murdered. But taking over Castor 4. So let's head over to Castor 4. I've been building a bunch of solar panels. I didn't want to do this too much, but here we are. Castor 4 does not have any wind generation on it at all. No wind efficiency whatsoever. And solar is 65%, so it's not even going to be the best. It's best for what I'm going for, unfortunately, but I don't have accumulators set up. I believe I have everything that I need. Let's see. Interstellar. I don't have the transport ships, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Once I kind of get established out there, it should be okay. Yeah, I've got enough for 10 of those. I'm missing... I'm aware of video game. I'm checking things before I get too far invested. I guess I could just load my save. Is it the thruster that I'm missing? It might be these things. It's fine. We'll set it up completely later, but at the very least, I have things back at base, like systems set up to where they will go and take the resources if they're available on a thing out here. So I'm not too concerned about that. My bigger concern of all of this is the amount of bases that are left or that are on this planet. The amount of bases that I can see, I mean, we're about to have one heck of an entry. There's like 6 or 7 maybe. So we'll just see how this goes. Research is going again, so that's good. All the while of me doing this, I'm going to be getting a lot more research, so that'll be very nice. My biggest issue is to land, not immediately cause problems. Haha. Find out which way the sun is going on this planet, and then start building solar panels the direction of the sun. So is it going this way, or is it going this way? I feel like I'm watching paint dry. I think it's going this way, so that means the sun's going to go more this way. It's taken a while for it to actually do that. So we go power. Where's the middle line? This is the middle line right here. Okay. very close to that base. Maybe I should back away a little bit. Yeah, I didn't bring much in the way of missiles, did I? I have these, that's it. Alright. How big out do these go in terms of... Oh, they don't. That's cool. How's the power looking? We're sufficing for now. Let me go ahead and put down things that I know I'm going to need on this planet. Let me attempt to quickly, if I can, find my planet again. Oh, that's caster 1. I need to go to caster 3 over here. Let me go ahead and save. Forgot the missiles. And unless something crazy happens, I will be back when I am back on this planet, ready to actually do some combat. I'm leaving everything completely, like, undefended, not leaving any missiles in anything. This might be a mistake, but we'll find out soon. I do want to point out to everybody before everybody goes, oh my gosh, this guy's such a noob. You know what you could have done? You could have just thrown this down and then, you know, have, like, request missiles and stuff. Yeah, I could have, but you know what the issue with that is? Power. I don't have any. So, looks like it is going to... It's very strange. It's going left to right. Correct? And I'll see you guys when the power is back over here and we can actually do some combat. So, I guess I'll just sit here and wait. Because I got nothing else going for me. It's happening! Okay, so what I need to do real quick... Try to get majority of these all set up for that. And then we're just going to set up one of these over here. And hope that everything over here will just work out okay. Maybe, maybe not. Oh no. I've done it again. Just in every and all directions. Yeah, let's get a better look at this. I see. So we're knocking out more planetary bases. They're kind of the priority. Everything else is kind of secondary. The power is, I think, just... I mean, it's enough, don't get me wrong, but oh my gosh, look at all these units over here. Are they attacking me? No, they're not. I'm fine. Alright, there goes those planetary bases. This one's getting focused down. We have 2 over here, and that's it? Really? If that's the case, I gotta get a move on, because the home base is about to get shreked if I'm not careful. Yay, more research. Woo. Oh, that's way too close. Cancel that. Something is not connected. Oh man, I'm losing fighters. They're buffering, which is, you know, half the battle, honestly. Signal tower. We're just gonna slam down one of these if I can. They're attacking me, which is okay, I suppose. All my drone guys are almost dead, which is not really what I want to be at. The main base is not damaged yet. The vessels are actually dropping. That's good. Okay, they're attacking that. Is that the final base? That is the final base. Okay. So all bases have been destroyed. Now it's just a matter of retreating until they're actually neutralized, and then just nuke the rest of the bases. First threat has actually been vanquished. Nice. I don't see like a million billion different things. It's just like a few items actually that are probably outside the... Oh wow, both of them have been defeated. Nice. End of raid. I haven't seen that one before. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get that built, and then we'll just build up one of these real quick and just nuke everything over here. Get that powered again. There we go. Nuke everything over here, please, and thank you. And then I haven't even taken a look where our precious silicon is. So there's silicon over there. Silicon up there. More over here. Is it just like 3 or 4 veins? I think it might be. Okay, this is not fully destroyed. What's still left? That? Well, it was that. Okay, so what bases do I have left? These 4. So we'll just do a couple of these. Some of them are kind of redundancies, I know, but it's okay. Get rid of all this, please, and thank you. It's funny that they're sending all of their probably remaining forces from these bases, which is totally fine by me. There they go. Let's go ahead and nuke this over here real quick. G6 carrier capacity, nice. So, the last 2 are over in that direction. I'm gonna try... This is just me spamming them down just so I can make sure that I have power out here. Stuff not get built. Uh-oh. Those are expensive. No. I think like all my guys are almost dead. We'll just put them in storage for now. Oh, little builder bots, do it. I understand I spammed a bunch, but come on now. Better than that, right? And incoming nukes. Alright. This should be okay. They're sending another attack wave at me. Really? Are you sure about that? Oh wow. Never mind, we're fine. Here comes the nukes. One and 2. That core's destroyed. Oops. And this is the last one. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Oh wait, did I run out of power? I think I might have run out of power because the sun went down, which is big sad. It's okay, they're out of power too, so it should be alright. Have these guys kill it. There we go. Off we go back over here. Make sure everything's just wiped off. And now it's time to secure the planet, put belts everywhere, primarily around the middle of the whole planet, put down a bunch of missile turrets, get a bunch of solar panels, that way we constantly have power on this planet, because that's kind of my life right now. I don't have an idea of how bad things could really get, and it seems like they are actively attacking my base. Where's that? No, never mind, that's the main planet. So, this planet has been secured, so let me get to work on it over here, and I'll be back in a bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have been busy. Let me show you what I've been up to. So for starters, still researching, as you can see. Ships are starting to move resources back and forth now. I need actually like 2 more on this ship, or on this planet, but I'll try to make a mental note for it next time. So, of the 3 silicon veins that I have on the planet, there's one here, one up there. Both of them are going to a smelter array. I found out that like one of these is able to basically keep 3 of these sufficiently taken care of. Maybe I can do more. I don't really care though. This is 15 in length for smelters, and each of them are just smelting away, taking care of things. And it looks like even 30 machines on a belt like this is just, I don't know, it's probably the crafting speed 30 a minute sort of a thing. So I'm not getting down into like the everything about this, but I am getting silicon being shipped currently back to base. What else I've been up to? I've been waiting on missiles to come in, and they haven't been, so I don't really know what's going on with it, but what I need to do next is set up one of the poles, because I think that is the north pole up there, yeah. So the north one, I did my normal, ring of missiles with some storage for it, and they're just kind of chilling there. Around the equator, this is the big thing. I did missiles all the way around, except for here, because this titanium vein, but I also did solar panels, like all around the entire planet, and it's been given a very, very equal amount of power. It's constantly been around 43.3, except for like here when it, this part, because there's none here. Oh, all of a sudden, we had a base tried to land on my planet, apparently. So I still need a little bit more defensive stuff to take care of, and I need to go back to my main planet because of the attack that recently happened. But for the most part, this planet is secured. We're getting silicon. Silicon is being shipped back to base. So basically everything that I could have ever asked for is happening, which is good. That's what I want. Now, let's head back to base, wherever base is. Castor 1. Wait, Castor 1's the giant, isn't it? Yes, it is. Wait, no, Castor 1 is not the giant. It's Castor 1. I need to go to Castor 3. That's what I need to do. Castor 1 is the closest to the sun base. So I need to go all the way back to Castor 3. And each one of these trips takes about like 2 IRL minutes. So I try not to go back and forth a lot, but unfortunately it's just kind of how it is. Let me go ahead and save. Back to base. And then what we're going to do when we get back to base, I need to get a few more things going. Nothing too crazy. One of the things that I want to get, like, looking into at least, is figure out what our next upgrade for cubes are going to be. What do we need to research or get? So it looks like we need to get this stuff, fiber optics, and then we can get into purple, which only needs those 2. So let's see, what is this? This requires pretty much everything that I have at home, but I also need to automate some stuff. Main thing I need to automate for fiber optics, even though I don't really have it, is the carbon nanotube. I need to automate these, which shouldn't be too bad. Now we're like getting into drones and stuff. It shouldn't be too difficult to get stuff set up. Just set up like a logistics area, and as long as the resources are being logisticed around by either vessels or drones, then I can get stuff done. But I have a place that I can actually do it relatively nearby. Let me show you when I actually get back to base. Alright, back at base. I found out what's been broken and what's been damaged. They've been attacking my solar farm. Not that that is of the utmost importance. I could probably remove all of these at this point, but we'll keep it for the excess, because I always seem to need more. Oh, that was just... I thought that was a rocket being launched. Alright, ignoring error messages, let's take a look. It's just things that need to be repaired. So this tower exists over here. This has titanium inside of it, as well as steel and the titanium alloy. All I need on here, realistically, is the titanium, because the graphene stuff is being produced and stored right here. Graphene plus titanium inside a chemical plant here is what I need to get those carbon nanotubes. And I could foundation this area off, or I could even split off the titanium line over here, reroute the graphene and make something down here, which I might actually do that one instead. I just don't have any chemical plants on me, so let me go ahead and whip that up real quick and check. A lot of the other stuff in the base seems like it's fine. The shield's actually held pretty nicely. Everything seems like, you know, it's working. Silicon is actually being transported to the base and then being put into storage. We should be making more of these gold chips. Yep. As well as these crystalline components, or microcrystalline components, because these require silicon, and silicon is actually entering the system. Nice. So a lot of this stuff is working as intended. You can barely see the line down here for this stuff. But everything is working kind of like it was before, which is good. These gold, or the processors rather, they go into the manufacturing of these, the upgraded assembly machines, 4 per 1. I want to stop building those for now, because I mean, I probably have far too many anyways. Like it's gonna take me a while to get through all those. I don't know why I stored a full crate of those, but here we are now. So I feel like I forgot what I was doing. It's a pretty common occurrence. I think I was going to see what it would take to make a few more of these. So I need upgraded thrusters, which I don't have because it needs that stuff. Am I even storing it over here? I am. Nice. So let's see. I need 2 of these. So we'll just build 2 of those. And then I need a ton more little drone buddies. Looks good to me. Alright, so what else am I missing? I had these things, the chemical plants. Did I put them over here somewhere? Hopefully I did. I did not, but I have 50. Actually, I did. That was a whirlwind of emotions. So we need titanium and the carbon thingy mabobber madoohickers over here. Eventually, I think I have it set up to research. Yes, this stuff here. So this stuff is eventually going to need the crystals. Those like weird little crystal things. I'm not entirely certain. Let me double check. Actually, I can check over here. Sorry about all the flickering. It's in a smelting factory. Okay. So I could make those kind of over here too if I wanted to. I'm not sure. This fractionator region's not going to be here forever. Just want to throw that out there. It's a temporary fix for a non-temporary problem. Let's see. Can I build 5 here? Sure can. So we'll build these. I kind of want to move it up here. So we'll do 5, and then you need 2 inputs and an output. So this should be pretty easy. You just do 1. We'll do 2 for the inputs. And then we'll just do the other one there, which is going to be output on the bottom. And go over like this. Put this over here. go up, over, and around like so. Actually, I can't. Hang on a second. I bet to belt these all the way over, or I could. Sulfuric acid doesn't actually need to be stored in here, so if I clear this filter, then I change this to this stuff. I'm going to supply. Like that. And then this stuff, you can just have it go around. Lack of item because it's not an upgraded one. Let's see how it is. So this will go. This will be a bit tricky, but we can make it work. So this will go. We've got all this extra room here, so it's not too much of an issue. Lack of item, are you serious? I'm missing one belt. That is super sad. It's done there, and then over here, what we're gonna do is input, 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 input. Take, well, actually, I need to also output, output. So we're gonna take this, copy it, take this, copy it. We're gonna clean up the excess belts. Here, here, here. It's hard to get in between these machines sometimes. Now I need to somehow squeeze power in here, so we'll just one. Will that affect everybody? No, I'll just put one per, it's fine. We have the resources, we can afford it. And then up here I'll just, actually I should be able to possibly do this. This. Got that, and then this over here needs to get. That'll get it. Okay, that works. And then in here I need to feed titanium and that graphene stuff. I also need more belts, so let me go finish this real quick. While getting some items, I figured I'd set up another planetary logistics system, so this will actually take in the carbon nanotubes so that I can actually store it. I'd like to have like a central storage area in case I need resources, but it's not like it's that required. A lot of the resources I'm making from oil are actually over here, but probably should actually just put a carbon nanotube over here somewhere, but it's fine. We don't necessarily need it that much, at least right now. And I don't know if I'm going to need it for other recipes later on, but I'm going to assume that I might. So. Alright, so let's get another sort. Hang on. Okay, so we get this. I'm going to take this over to here. Down two more. It's not going to work. Okay, so if I go to here, here, so that'll be that. And then I need the titanium stuff. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so here we'll just go on there and then down. No, I can't. So go like so. There we go. And then down like that. So that will work. Those should start making those. And then over here by the, excuse me, the graphene, I need to actually do that. So that will take a lot of the graphene, but should also take the carbon nanotubes over here, and then those should actually be transported as needed back to base. that is that. So looking next up on the list, what else am I going to need for this? Just the little crystal things, which is smelted. So that's pretty simple. I'm actually going to... Do I have enough for one more of these? I do not. So I need to go do that real quick. We'll take sulfuric acid. These things, there you go. Because now I need to set up a little bit of a smelting area for these little crystal thingies. And I'm thinking to put it roughly where the original crystal or the silicon area was, which is right over here. So I need to go back over here, grab this. I'm going to set up a few more things here and there. What I should do, 1, 2, 3, and I'll just put the crystals over here, it's fine. I don't really need them that badly. At least not right now, I don't think. So, give me a second, actually. Should not be handcrafting certain things by now. Should just be taking a second or two to go pick them up and then making the thing I actually need. So, we'll just wait a second. In this area, it's only smelted, so it's not going to be too bad. Let's do a 10. And then we'll do... This will be from the tower. This will be to storage or other things later on. Then over here, another 10. Oh, I'm about to run out of sorting machines. Wow, I'm kind of surprised by that. I have been doing a lot more stuff recently, so there is that. So let's go ahead. This is all in preparation for purple science cubes, which I don't even have researched yet, so like this, and like that. Take this, do that, take this, do that. And then we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should be everything, actually. And from here, we need this thing. So copy, paste. Copy, paste. There we go. And over here, we're just going to place down one of these. Go ahead, put these inside there, and this will also request. Please go away. It's hard to see anything when that pops up. High purity silicon, we're going to demand about 1,000. We don't want to be too overboard with it. We'll do that, please and thank you. Is that on 2? No, it's on 1. Okay, that was going crazy. So these will just make the crystals, and this will be in preparation for the thingamabob. And then we'll also lower this down to like 1 row. Actually, I need to put this here. 1, 2, 3. This will now store it. What else are we going to need for purple? It is... Well, that for sure. I'm for sure. And, okay, that's actually very simple. I say very simple, but in reality, we're probably going to need more, like, components. Like, this will make it. It's just kind of at a slow rate, you know? So copper and silicon make this stuff, and then I'm probably going to need more circuit boards. So... where do I make this at? I guess... all of this stuff is kind of backed up. Why, though? Oh, probably because I don't need that much anymore. Maybe I can convert this stuff over here? Eventually, I don't think I need all these fractinators, you know? Because we can just start mining deuterium. But, yeah. Let's get a lay for the land here. So, this over here. Just go ahead and fill this whole thing in. It's a good thing I did explore other planets, because the amount of soil that I have now is actually great. I'm starting to worry if I ever had to, you know, landfill a lake again, how I was going to be able to afford it, but who would have thought? Just go and take control of a whole freaking planet and you're fine. It's crazy. I know. Okay, so 1. things, right? 2, 3. One over here, one here. Oop, lag. How many science cubes are in the game? I think it's like 6, right? Mission complete. That's white. Yeah, there's gonna be 6 science cubes. So, to future plan this, we'll do 1, 2, 3. Just go like that. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so that should be all of the science stuff that I'm gonna need. So for now, let's just have you all just be nondescript cubes. And build them up as high as I can on some of these. So purple cubes, which I don't have access to, I can't say we're cheating, but we're definitely looking ahead on the thing here. So I'm going to need those gold circuits, and then I'm going to need these, which is plastic, the nanotube things, and the other stuff. That's not going to be too hard. I know I said that very, very poorly, but so it's going to need these crystals. These carbon roll tube thingies, and what was the other thing? Plastic. Am I taking in plastic? Not here. I don't think plastic is being taken over here at all. So nanotubes, if I were to take plastic over here, say demand, there's nothing that's going, no plastic going into the system. So I need to actually set something up for that. So I need to go and set up plastic going into, this one's already full. So what I'll do is I'll set up something around here, actually. We'll set it up over here, just so it's out of the way a little bit. It'd be slightly easier to... Oh, no, 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 no. Clear, 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 clear. We're going to have plastic... Am I blind? There it is. I unironically looked for it. Wow, that was... Sheesh. 1, 2, 3... this, and then like this. There we go. Let me go look at the plastic line over here. So plastic, here, 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 there, and there. Alright, sick. So everything should be taken over here. And then it's going to be taken all the way over to the other side. We have all the other components for it. So we just need to research it. That's done. And then I just need to set up something. If you guys give me about like another half hour or so, I can actually get something built over here. I want to set up some more of the gold circuit stuff over here. These things over here. I think the translation rate is 2 of these for 1 of these. So I'm going to get set up on stuff over here for purple science stuff. I need to find out where some of these belts are going and kind of maneuver them out of the way. Like if I finagle this through there, that should be good. So I will be right back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is purple science. Oh, I'm stretching. Sorry about that. It was probably very painful to hear purple in your ear, but you know, there is purple science cubes for you. That is 4 out of 6 that we have successfully automated. It's probably not going to be the best efficiency rate, but you know, it's good enough. And it only has taken me 23 hours, 37-ish minutes to do so of actual gameplay, which I've gotten a lot further in this playthrough than I did when I was on the 30-hour world before everything went really bad. I really should go fix those problems. That is a thing for future me, though. I feel like I can add more to this if I wanted to. Maybe do something kind of the opposite direction. If I remove these real quick, I know I just fixed all of this, but if I do something like so, 1, 2, get rid of that. 1, 2, 3. This fourth row will be like this. If I do something like this and get hopefully like another 10 in here, is that actually going to work? Looks like it. Nice. We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I built like this whole array over here just for making more of these microcrystalline component stuff. Silicon and copper, because we're getting a lot of each of them now, but now it looks like green circuits are slowly running out. So maybe I should add more green circuit production. There's a line here that's not doing anything, and that is iron and copper, yeah? Pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. So I could do something here, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Could even do something a little bit, uh-oh. I need more. I should really stop making more. I have a full chest over here. Should really start using them instead. Don't know why I made a full chest worth, but I did. So let me go ahead and hook this up real quick. We're starting to get a lot of other things that I have no idea what they are. So that's future research for, well, future. Let's see. If I do something like that, it's not going to work, is it? No. I could 1, 2, 3 right there. Or actually I could snag it from there. What am I doing? This will go up like this. And then from here, we'll just snag the copper line like this. Will it? No, it won't. So I would need to do something like this, up to that, upgrade that, and then grab one of these. I feel like I was going through puberty there for a second. Hit this, and go down to that. And then we just hook up the inserters like so. That upgraded, get that upgraded. And then now all we do is we just copy paste all of this. And now we get this to go down to that line, and there we go. More circuits. And hopefully this will kind of help with the supply demand issue, because now I have too many of the crystalline components, which I could actually branch off and put back into storage, but I want it all for this stuff down here. So here's hoping that the throughput is a little bit better. It's fine, it doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm pretty happy with this. Now I'm just going to start working on a lot of AFK or semi-AFK research stuff. We got stuff for ore reserves in planetary systems within 6 light years, so we can do stuff like that. Eventually when you get into green science cubes, which I don't even really know how, like, what they are, but I'm going to start working on a lot of this stuff here. Just trying to improve quality of life stuff, and if something crazy happens, I might try to record it, but for the most part, I'm just going to hold off on recording and stuff. If the threat level goes higher while AFK, then cool, you know, that gives me a reason to record something. Otherwise, I'll just kind of build stuff up here, kind of get going slowly and steadily. These are actually going inside. Yeah, they are. Nice. So that is going to conclude today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like down below. Leave a comment if you guys have something you want to tell me about, or something that you're really excited for in the future. I need to find out what throughput issue is causing this. Probably just not enough production. Looks like organic crystals. But yeah, the system has a lot of bottlenecks, unfortunately, which is why I wanted a buffer system, but that didn't really work out too well either. So I need to fix a lot of these minor inconveniences, or just AFK a long time. So either way, thank you guys for watching. Till next time, stay safe, take it easy, and God bless.